All right, welcome back. Week 5, Season 5. 4-game winning streak. Baylor comes into town. Uh, let's see. Recruiting wise, who's coming in? Conan yet. It's a top 3 recruit. Nobody's really recruiting him for some reason. However, he's ready to visit, but he hasn't shown any interest in anything yet. So, um, you know what? I'm gonna take a leap at it and do championship contender. Okay. Who's coming in this week? So we have Andre coming in. Only Andre. Only Andre's coming in today. I mean, he's number 1 on our list. Good player, and he could possibly play quarterback too. If we need him to, but we're gonna need him at receiver. All right, let's go look at. I'm sorry. I wanted to do something. He's not getting any better. Oh yeah, gotta put him in now. He's a lot better. Sorry, buddy. All right. Upside, he has a lot more upside. Let's go look at Baylor. She's on his team. Quarterback is not that aware. He doesn't have any abilities. Yeah, we should have a pretty decent day defensively. Pretty good running back. Good abilities. All goal, shifty, sidestep, and 360. Good receiver, but he doesn't have speed. But he can keep the chains moving. Um, yeah, we should have a good day. All right, let's get this game started. All right, let me stop my talking. Focus on the game.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse
Which one?
with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
The one you got from Amazon?
Papa,
Tomorrow. Till 11 o'clock. Five below. 11:30 a.m. Five below.
The Bears will kick it away first.
6 o'clock p.m. What's that?
that's where this came from.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I saw that.
Not
It
a
was
lot
in
of
his
space to be
zone.
found. Good hustle by the coverage
I ain't
team,
know
and
where
they
it came
stop
from.
him at the 21. So
Cameron,
the
Cameron,
USF Bulls offense will
Cameron,
go on the attack first.
Cameron, stop.
They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only does he for the fumble, he gets the first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Easy. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air, it's Dingle. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bulls have this offense rolling.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They go to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quick completion on the out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
It's glass.
Wait. Look, you want to be picking up slack.
Good job, Cameron. Good job. Good job, Cameron. Good job, Cameron. Good job. That's how you do it. That's what I'm looking for.
Yay! Claire clap too. Yeah. Earlier, he had his little bag of fruit snacks.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to barrel in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
When an offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out. It's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Florida. And they strike first.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense will take the field for the first time. Bunch formation for these receivers. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps
Cameron,
there.
no.
He was thinking
Cameron.
touchdown, but they finally
No.
get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
What? That gets hit like that? Yeah. When he has allergies?
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, a lot of space. All down, but he has enough to move the
Then he called
chain.
like something odd.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him.
Nice.
So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness.
Something
Once
odd.
he's out in the open
Like
field.
when
He
his
shows you that on
allergies.
that explosive play, picking up the first.
Thanks, though.
That completion will take it inside the 4,
Yes,
and
sir.
the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of
No.
She niggas fine.
If you don't want it, just don't drink it. Don't throw it down there.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Dingle. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And the Bulls have their offense in high gear.
Cricket. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
He wants to change this route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Mallet. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
What's he saying?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Warren. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. DB's right up on the receivers. Defense playing a bail technique. Under fire. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Boots' first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Pulls it, fired complete. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Utah State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Bears moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that's his second sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard. And the coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Dingle. They'll run the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Using his legs, it's Mallett. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bulls are in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Dingle. It's complete.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Lost to throw again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Finds his target down the middle. It's a seam wide open. Bounced off his feet. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Back's looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulls!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the tailback. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
And what a great job by the defense that time. One man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Some hard run running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Bears line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Dingle. Finds the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games, and what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Give to the running back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Bears! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dingle. Got the quick pass. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. And the pummeling has started.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball
I
game
wonder how
there.
that is.
Thanks for the update. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's reeled in. It's Warren. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
What?
The Bears will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already. The 5th kick of the night. This guy has a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Dingle. Quickly out to the tight end. He's loose. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Parrish. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Chester. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Hands it off. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To throw, it's Dingle. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. On the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulls. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff here on the field, and this defense will be called
I
on to
say
protect the
you.
this drive will start at the 45. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out.
Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking downfield, it's Dingle. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Okay.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he didn't squeeze it. Turning on the Jets. The 10. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Bulls are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Bears decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Dingle. Makes the grab over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Parrish.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He'll run for it. And the Bulls have enough for the 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're
Yep,
going to win.
but whatever.
How many can I win?
I didn't care.
like that you keep your
I was trying to get more touchdowns from my boy, Dingle. And again, another fluky interception. I get hit by throwing the football.
This is why recruiting is so important.
It's just ridiculous.
They just had better players, more fit.
Let's see if we get some commitments. I got about 50 seconds left of recording. I still hadn't. What? How is that possible? Whatever. I want to know what the hell happened.